Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the facts. The game show on MikeC.
And I'm Fred White.
Hey, what you got, Fred? You got something, don't you?
Yeah,
What you get, bro? What you get?
the Mortal Kombat 1 Arcade1up machine. Now, I've had this machine for a while. I actually got it when I saw it on sale at Walmart.
Right.
And I didn't put it up together right away because I had to go out for training for my job. So it sat in the house for a while. And I had like, what, 5 more arcade cabinets, the Final Fight, Galaga, Pac-Man, Street Fighter, and the Atari. And I think we reviewed the Street Fighter.
Right.
That's what when we had Ty on the show with it. Yeah.
Oh, that was a fun episode. Oh, the classics.
But Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
Now, I've always dreamed, ever since it came out in the arcade, I've always dreamed of having a Mortal Kombat arcade machine.
Yes.
Not only does this thing give you Mortal Kombat, the original, which I don't really play, it gives you Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. I think Ultimate.
Yeah.
Now, there's a way for you to go into the, I forget, the RGB board or whatever, to activate the hidden characters, especially in Mortal Kombat 3. Y'all can search around for that, but take it upon your own risk. I've heard of some people bricking their machines doing it that way, but if you do it as the person instructed, you shouldn't have any problems, but don't take my advice. Everybody is praising this machine, but I have to tell you that it's not glitters and gold.
What's up?
Now, for a long time, I've always wanted, ever since we went to E-House and we seen it blow you away. Always wanted to build an arcade machine. Oh, matter of fact, that plywood, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I was going to build an arcade machine, and the only reason why I wanted to build it was to play Mortal Kombat and The Simpsons and, you know what I'm saying, Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. But the Arcade1up, it is not as clear as everybody thinks. It's not.
The quality.
The quality, now first of all, it's mono, right? Single speaker. When Mortal Kombat had those 2 speakers, had stereo. So there are some audio bits that are missing. And the good thing about these Gen 2 Arcade1up machines is they come with the plastic cover. So, because if you're on the Walmart, especially them Galaga machines, you'll see it's all rubbed off.
Right.
So they have that protect on it now, so people don't, it won't rub off. It will wear out eventually, but it won't. But I was playing it, and I was looking at the lettering, especially in Mortal Kombat 3. The lettering looks so faded, and I can remember in the arcade it was crisp.
Yeah.
Really crisp. Now, I don't know just because it's on a high-definition monitor versus the CRTs that was back in the day, but that couldn't be the issue anyway because I do have all those arcade games on MAME, and I can remember playing them on my PlayStation 3D TV, and it's clear. I don't know what Arcade1up did with this machine. Now, it is the exact same ROM that's in the arcade. So I don't know, is the screen playing an effect on this, or is it something else? And then it's mono. It really doesn't sound like the true Mortal Kombat arcade. That's why I'm still going to build one, an arcade system that has like 5,000 arcades in it, versus. But I do like the nostalgia of having arcade systems in the house and stuff like that. But the Mortal Kombat, I mean, you just got to see it for yourself. Go over somebody's house that has one and just look at it. It's not something that will really wow you. I mean, if you're just wild about having 3 Mortal Kombat games, because every guy that went to the arcade always dreamed, I'm going to have one of these arcade machines, and Every guy dreams of having that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's still available. It's in a lot of Walmarts. I'm gonna tell you, I really know. I don't work at Walmart, but I service Walmart, and they have them hiding in the back. Cause the one Walmart in it's California, Maryland that I go to. They have them all sitting in the back.
Oh, wow.
They got like 6 systems sitting in the back, and I just went there. Well, I don't know what time this is gonna come out, but the last time I went there, it was still some in the back. And if you go to the lady and ask, do y'all have the Mortal Kombat machine? They so lazy, they not going to look. But it's back there. You're going to have to physically take your ass in the back and give me that arcade machine.
I checked the website and it shows you got 8 of them.
Yeah, they're in the back. So you can still find them. They're not sold out, but...
Not as great as you want it to be.
No, it's not, man. The sound quality of it, I really don't like, and then just the jaggedness of the characters, the lettering is what's throwing me off. Now, I mean, it looks. I'm gonna say it looks identical to the arcade. Maybe 90% of it looks identical, but yo, man, it's not.
It's lacking.
It's not all that people are hyping it up to be. And I know a lot of people, a lot of more famous streamers or content creators that have reviewed this cabinet has praised it. But I'm just saying, from me going to the the Golden Dome, and some of the other arcade, the Greenbelt Arcade, and I'm just remembering, and even that it was a dollar store in Andrews. And there was the
arcade thing.
Arcade there. Yeah. And was it Iverson Mall? By the JC Penney's that.
It was one of the Waldorf Mall too.
Oh, what?
Pocket Change.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. And yeah, and they had that machine in there. And the difference between the sound of stereo and mono, if you are an audio guy, you know the difference between stereo and mono because there are certain sounds that's on the left channel, and there are certain sounds that's on the right channel.
That's right, to give you that effect.
And what they could have done, they could have combined both left and right to that one speaker so you can produce both of those sounds.
That's what they should have did. But it's cost, and that's why the cost is so down, because you're paying, what, $299 for a machine. Instead of actual arcade units run you at least, you can find the cheapest one for maybe $1,500 all the way up to about $3,000.
Right.
That's the average for arcade unit, and then them cutting the cost and cutting it down. They say, hey, that's one of the things they got to ship. Also, too, the lightweight, the weight of it as well too. So it's a give and take with those arcade machines. Most of them, as far as what I've seen, they've been pretty good with the quality, as far as the visual quality. But as far as that Mortal Kombat, that's the first thing I did notice when I saw somebody, and I'm like, it looks a little like faded, or either
it does.
It doesn't look like
it does.
And Jag, because remember, as far as when the first Mortal Kombat came out, the characters were like flesh, you know what I'm saying? So it was like a photorealistic type of character, whatever. It pushed to the realm of, I don't know if a lot of people know this, Pit Fighter. Yeah, it's Pit Fighter. Yeah, it was on that realm, as far as they actually took pictures of the characters and everything. That's basically character movement and stuff like that. But yeah, it didn't look as crisp as far as what I saw as well too.
No, it doesn't. And people are praising this. I mean, they're praising it for the wrong reason. Don't get me wrong. I love the machine. I'm glad that I own one now. But when I build this arcade system, and please don't forget the board.
Board, got you.
I think I'm going to play more of the main than this. This is just something for, like, when company come over, you know, and you're like, okay.
Make sure they bring their quarters.
Yeah. Because a lot of people are rigging up these arcade one-ups that actually take quarters. Yeah. And I think there's somebody that's building they're bringing the arcade back with these arcade one-up machines. I don't know how they're going to do it. They're going to accept quarters. I don't know. Maybe you charge one fee, like $20, and you can just play all you want. And they'll do like a little Chinese place. After 20 minutes,
they come out there.
Thank you.
Crazy.
I only been here for 10 minutes. Man, They do that at Iverson Mall, that Chinese place, that crab joint. You ever been there?
Nah.
Yeah. You sit down there for 30 minutes, and she'll come to you about 30 minutes later, and she'll bring you it's not a check, but it's like a thank you. But you had already paid before you sit down. She'll bring you that in a minute, and she won't bring you nothing else. Like, can I have some water? I don't understand what you say.
Crazy. God damn. Arcade1up, son. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Fred.
Why we get on that?
It's amazing. Alright, so like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow.com. That's the Gamer Show, man. Don't forget to Facebook so many for low prices. Don't forget to hit us up with vTime. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to be a member. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified when we drop these videos. And
please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. Join our Steam community and our website community where you get some free stuff.
Yep.
We'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the fact.
The Game Show.
See you next time, people watch. Let's do it.